beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys ready to get this one going. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. He'll start on the ground here on first down. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 43 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game.
Touchdown, LA! A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guy.
Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chargers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll start on the ground here on first down. There he goes again. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play there for LA. 52 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Gabriel. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. That brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the left side. Gabriel. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance of 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think, pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Gabriel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the left side. Gabriel. Now he's loose again. He may go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, I'm just not sure what what more we can say about him after that one.
So we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
Set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. A little juke. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gabriel. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Chiefs.
They'll try the left side. Gabriel. Past the 20. 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Get the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter.
Hey, on his hip, on his hip, on his hip.
They'll try the left side. Gabriel. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. It's out, it's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Obvious call. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Out of the gun, Herbert to Gabriel, middle of the field. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Now it's Herbert. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
First down. First and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now a deep one for Johnston. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. This is Gabriel out on the left side. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 39-yard line.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, it's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.